Okay, we're continuing live with Jeffrey Doherty here. We just lost our internet connection, but I just hacked into Jeff's personal connection and we're actually running real good now.
That's good, yeah.
Back
to my book. Yeah. It's a really nice little story about a girl in a wheelchair, but her main issue is she's got anxiety issues and she's too frightened to go out and play with the other kids.
Oh, okay.
But her nana gives her some origami paper, which is good for... I think it'd be great in Japan.
Absolutely.
But,
we got 4 people live again, so we're back online. Brilliant. Simone, hi.
Hey. Yeah, so she gets some
Mickey!
origami paper from her grandmother, and her grandmother tells her it's magic paper. And she discovers that whatever she makes out of the origami paper, she can bring to life.
Oh, wow. That's
and that sort of gives her the courage to go out and make friends. And she basically spends the whole day giving away all of her magic.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, Miki Suzuki here on live, she's also an artist. So an
hey,
artist
Mickey,
meeting an artist. Jeffrey Doherty. Yeah, so another book, Jeff?
Yeah. This is not one that I wrote. This is one that was written by a fellow called Rolf Svensson down near Kuma.
Oh, Kuma, okay.
He lives down near Kuma.
Which has a history with the Japanese as well.
Yeah. And
we'll skip that for today.
We will, yeah. He wrote 10 bedtime stories about a little boy called Carl and his teddy bear that comes to life.
Wow.
And I did the illustrations for it, so there's some sort of nice little... There we go.
Beautiful.
That's Carl and Teddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so lots of Australian... It's all about Australian animals.
How do we...
Zoom in a bit.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. Each story is about a different Australian animal and how Carl and Teddy helped them out. So it's like little bedtime stories.
Well, Jeff, before you do the last book, the big question for me is about dreams and living your dreams. So, are you living the dream, or what dream?
I'm trying to live the dream.
Yeah.
I love writing books.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make $1 million out of writing books, but I'd like to write. My dream is to write a book, a special book. Something that in 100 years' time people will be going back saying, what a great book that was.
Right.
And
something that touches people.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings or Watership Down or the Harry Potter books. Something that actually has, like, that'll stand the test of time.
Right.
Pride and Prejudice sort of stuff.
Okay, so...
But for kids. I love writing for kids.
So you're not there yet, you feel. You're on the way.
I'm working towards it, yeah.
You feel like you've got the right momentum and things are going?
I think I've got the right momentum. It'd be good if the momentum was a bit faster. But it's an industry that takes a lot of time to get into.
Okay.
So
well, for me, I'm an artist, musician, and I'm writing a musical, but I'm pretty slow. And my biggest problem is procrastination.
Yeah, I have that too.
I'm a perfectionist, so I don't really want to show stuff that's not perfect.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for someone like me to get out of that procrastination?
Just try to work at it every day.
Okay.
That's the thing.
So have a routine.
Try routine, yeah. Okay. Especially for a writer.
Yeah.
It's hard to call yourself a writer if you don't write anything.
Okay.
So basically, you try to write something every day. And same with artists, with artwork. I just watching some. I try to learn things.
Yeah.
So living out in the country, like Bathurst, is a long way from Sydney and all that. So it's hard to get to workshops and things and courses.
So about connecting with people is important to you too.
So I do a lot of stuff online.
Okay.
So I've been looking at some videos and there's an artist and she was talking about the need to do art every day.
Right.
And she just had a sketchbook.
Yeah.
And just do something, even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes, just do something every day in the book.
So like exercise. It's like getting a routine going and maintaining it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm overweight right now, because Christmas.
You're not the only one.
Let's see the last book.
The last book, I think this is a really special book. It's called Olivia Stone and the Trouble with Trixies.
Now this one's really cool.
Yeah. This is like a urban fantasy, a little bit of horror, but for 8 to 12-year-olds.
Okay. Make sure it stays in the shot there.
Yeah. It gets a little bit scary in places.
Okay.
But the main character in this, you see a lot of books that come out and the main character is the long-lost king of the whatever country it is, or someone with superpowers or whatever.
Yeah.
My main character is just a 12-year-old girl that has a gargoyle fall on her head. And after that, before that she was confident and very athletic.
Right.
But her left arm and left leg are damaged, and she sort of finds it hard to walk and use her hand, and she's got a scar on her face, so she loses all of her confidence. But she gets mixed up in a fight between good and evil, and has to help out the other main character, who's Yip, who's the smallest grotesque or gargoyle that's ever been created, living one.
Oh, that's a cool.
And he's the
pairing.
final guardian that's left in the city to defend the city against the evil things, and she ends up helping him.
Great.
And discovers her own sort of inner powers as she goes along. But
what I think I like about Jeffrey's characters is he gives them strengths and weaknesses that balance out, and they have to overcome their own personal fears and
absolutely, the worst superhero of all time, Superman, because unless
you can even shoot him in the eye and it doesn't hurt.
Unless you've got kryptonite,
right?
He's basically, you can't be defeated. I like to have well, all my characters are broken, but I like to have, especially my hero characters, have to overcome lots of things to be able to beat the bad guy, and the bad guy's always stronger. So they've got to use their brains as well as everything else to actually.
What I also like about you two, you're bringing women to the forefront, and you really bring women power up there.
I like female characters. I think they're really cool to work with.
Cool.
Yeah, so I spend a lot of time putting myself inside the brain of like a female character.
Yeah. And
it's quite fun.
Well, just before I finish up, I'm going to show a few more photos of what paintings of what Jeff's got around the room, but I want to finish up there, Jeff, because I'm supposed to keep this to a very short amount of time. This is the longest.
Lovely to meet you, everybody.
Yeah, and this is a very cool guy, Jeffrey Doherty, and his books are available live, like real books, or downloads as well, aren't they?
Both, yeah.
Yep. Amazon.
Amazon. You can order them from Bookshop if you want to. Yeah. So yeah.
I'll get you to text in later and just put the names of the titles down.
I will, absolutely.
And yeah, I've learned a lot from Jeff today. Keep motivating yourself to do something every day. It doesn't matter how much, but just keep working towards that goal, and don't.
Small things.
Procrastination is the death of success. That's a pretty good line.
I like
Thank you. Yeah, I want to. Thanks, Jeff, very much.
No worries, thank you.
And just show me these last paintings around here.
Oh, this one. This one is wonderful. It's not mine though. This is my absolute all-time favourite children's book illustrator, Sarah Davis. She's amazing. Some of her illustrations are just beautiful. And I managed to buy this at an auction for well under what it was worth.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was so embarrassed that it went so cheap. I gave them all the money I had in my wallet, so take it all. But yeah, she is. Yeah, you can buy one of her prints online from one of her picture books. Starting at $200 for a print, and I got that cheaper than that. And this is, yeah. So
you can even see that Jeffrey won't take advantage of anybody, because he's very generous. I've always known Jeffrey as that, and a very, very thorough gentleman.
Yeah, I'll try to be. I'm in the place better than you found it. That's yeah. So
I'm going to finish up there, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in today. This was kind of stressful because we lost the internet connection, but I had a really great guest here that actually entertained me. I'm his host, really. I'm the guest in the host's house. So whatever. I'm going to finish up there, Dream von Golden, and have your dream and work towards it. See ya. All right.